Hey friend, welcome to Self-Transformed, a podcast dedicated to transforming your health in less time and guilt-free through the power of habit hacking. This isn't your typical wellness podcast, friend, so hang on tight. I'm your host, Emily Nichols, habit and fitness coach and Taco Tuesday enthusiast. Hey, I know the struggle is real when it comes to taking care of you. As a busy working mom myself, my clients and I have felt physically and emotionally drained, but lack the time and confidence to actually make ourselves a priority. Plus, all the health advice out there is so confusing and overwhelming, right? Redefining what true health really means paired with habit strategy has been the key to empowering my clients and even myself to finally create a consistent, healthy lifestyle that doesn't feel hard or like another thing on your long to-do list. I'm now on a mission to equip you with these same sustainable habit hacks and affordable tools to help reset your habits in any season of your life in order to help you thrive. So if you're ready to habit hack your health and create your transformation together, then let's do this. You're listening to episode 177 of Self-Transformed. Hey friend, welcome back to the show. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're having a great start to your day. If you're like me, I love the set of podcasts I listen to that drop on Monday morning and throughout the week. And I hope you are making the Self-Transformed podcast as part of a habit of your routine daily as a way to really just fill your ears with hopefully some wellness tips and habit hacks to help you really take care of yourself in not a lot of time and guilt-free. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited about everyone that joined me for the free live challenge last week, the Healthy Habit Reset. We had so much fun over the past few days. I also welcomed a few new habit hackers into the membership community. I'm so glad you're here with us, friends. But what I've decided to do is I took down all the replays, but I had so much great feedback from folks. I decided to make this into a free masterclass. Like literally it's just 10 to 15 minutes each video. I re-recorded them all, but you can also download them via a private podcast feed if you want them audio only. If you are like me and you make podcasts as part of your weekly routine and it's just easier for you to pull them up in your podcast app and listen to the challenge, I'm going to have you access it there. Now, it's totally free to join. You'll get a free workbook to take you through the reset as well. And I'll have it linked in the show notes for you. You can go to bit.ly/free reset masterclass. And I can't wait to see you. If you didn't get to join us, you can catch it as a masterclass. What I'm planning on doing is every quarter doing this live with you. So the next one won't be till January, and then we'll do it every quarter from there on out. To do it together in a live setting, I think is really fun, but I wanted it to be available to you throughout the year, because if you're like waiting for like the next quarter to happen and you're just waiting and waiting, I wanted it available to you so you can reset your habits for whatever season of life you're in. I unveiled a new 5-step habit change method that I won't be sharing anywhere else except in the Healthy Habit Reset and also in the Habit Hacking Society. Okay, so I can't wait to see you in there. I know this is a busy time of year for you, so investing in your time is very precious right now. So I appreciate you joining me last week for the live challenge, investing your time into doing the reset at your own pace whenever you're ready, but also just being here and listening to the podcast. I have some really exciting things happening with Black Friday coming up. And with some other resources I've been working very, very hard to put together for you based on feedback this past year. I am constantly talking to my girls in the society about what's working, what's not in their lives, what's their biggest challenges and struggles. It usually comes down to time, guilt, and just overwhelm in regards to like what health habits to start with. And I was trying to think of ways that I could assist you with this. You know, I have my signature program, Self Transform You, and I'm so honored for all of the folks that have enrolled in that with me, either the course standalone or in STU Next Level, where we work one-on-one together. I'll be giving an announcement next week on Self Transform You. I'm actually, all this week, I'm revamping it. I do this about 2 to 3 times a year, where I go through the course and I make changes to it based on your feedback. So more information coming on that next week. But I was also getting feedback that folks need more affordable resources. Maybe you don't want to, commit to a course. I get it. I've enrolled in courses before or programs, and I'm like, girl, I didn't even finish it. And then I'm so annoyed with myself, right? And I've created so many different tools throughout the years that I have decided to give those to you in a really affordable way. Now, before I lead into that, today we are talking about the power of tracking and why you should track your healthy habits, and I'll share those actual tools to help you out. So let's talk about tracking a little bit. You hear me say this a lot on the show. We have a lot of tabs open in our head, right? And to start a new habit actually takes brain power. And sometimes I don't have much extra brain power to give, right? But when we're thinking about our habits, there's some unconscious habits we already have established that we don't need to track, right? So, for example, brushing your teeth. You're not tracking that you're doing that every day, right? I hope you're doing that. That is a simple, basic, unconscious habit I always refer to. It's a really great one to use habit strategy around to stack new habits onto, because it's really something you don't have to think about. It's something you do twice a day, maybe more than that, and we don't have to think about it. But when starting new habits, we need some tools to help us do that. And that's where habit tracking comes into play. So friend, I am going to share a few reasons why you should track your habits. The first is, it is a habit in itself. Tracking your habits every day is a habit you do in itself. Maybe you already track your finances. Maybe you already track what you're eating throughout the day. There's other habits that we track already, so why not track your habits every day? That is a habit in itself. It also holds you accountable. We talked about self-accountability. We kind of had some tough love a couple weeks ago. We have some accountability out there, but having some self-accountability, having something to check into to say, yes, I did this, is another reason to track your habits. Another one is you don't want to lose your streak. I don't know about you, but when I am filling in a tracker and I'm seeing it all filling up, there is almost like a dopamine hit and just oh yes, look at me go. It can also actually help you with actual timing and habit strategies, right? So if you're looking at your habit tracker and you're like, man, I'm doing really well on A, B habits, but this C habit, I'm just not, willing, I'm not able to commit to it, Monday through Friday like I would really like to. And it gives you time to reevaluate and be like, okay, well, what's going on? And it's like, okay, well, maybe it's just the time of day I'm doing it. So I need to switch up the time. Or if you really sit down and self-evaluate even more, it's like, well, maybe that's really a habit I don't need to do right now, or I want to do. It's not serving me. So you can actually analyze a little bit deeper. It also shows progress, which is so motivating. You've heard me say the quote plenty of times from Jim Rohn, habits take place where motivation fails, because motivation starts high when you're starting a new habit, but then it goes away because life gets in the way. To show yourself progress, it breeds confidence, and that breeds more discipline and motivation. And it's a reward. I mean, have you ever made a to-do list and went ahead and checked things off of your to-do list that you already did anyways, just because you're like, woohoo, look at me? It's the same thing with tracking your habits. And make it fun. Make it fun. You can customize a tracker however you want. I use really colorful pens, like the, what are they? The flare pens that all the teachers use. One of my son's teacher turned me on to those years ago, and I got that for as a Christmas gift. You can use a digital one, like a Google Sheet. But make it fun. And lastly, here's another hack for you. Put it somewhere where you can see it. So just a little insider secret for you. When I did 75 hard or 75 soft, whatever you want to call it, this past fall, I used a tracker every day, and I actually put it on my fridge for even more accountability. Like, my kids and my husband were seeing when I was checking it off or not checking it off, if I was getting a little behind. Hashtag 75 soft. And I had accountability from them, and they were kind of cheering me on, like, hey, Mom, did you do your water today? Oh, were you able to get out for your walk? And so on and so forth. So it's super a way to hold yourself accountable and actually see the progress you're making. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit, and we're like, man, I'm just not able to do it. But to actually see that data on a piece of paper or a Google sheet for that matter, of the progress you're making with your habits, it goes such a long way, my friend. And then you're able to stack on more. And over time, you've created this routine that's helping you thrive. And like I said, you can go back and do the healthy habit reset and use that new method I've unveiled to help you reset your habits when that new season of life comes and life gets in the way, because I guarantee it will. So, like I said, I've created so many tools over the years. I've been talking about habits forever. Like, on your time hop, it popped up a couple days ago, 2016. It showed me working out, and I was like, motivation, discipline, habits, all the things I'm still talking about today because it's so important. And I've used various trackers and tools over the years. I've created plenty of them. If you've ever done a program with me, I'm always giving you some type of tracker. Or if you've done a free workshop, there's some mini workshops I'll be sharing with you in the new year as well. I always include some type of training tool with you. It's a way for you to get it out of your head. And like I just mentioned, for all those reasons, hold yourself accountable and see your progress and celebrate your wins over the time. So, in talking with everyone this past year, I've decided to open up the Transformation Shop. Da-da-da! So the Transformation Shop is here to really help you habit hack your health, again, in less time and guilt-free. That is our mission at Self Transformed. And I want to help you transform really into the best version of you and giving you some really affordable tools to get there. And like, girl, I get it. You're super busy, you're taking care of your own needs or trying to, or maybe sometimes that comes last. And you need a way to track and see the progress you're making and celebrate yourself. So I'm offering really simple, really affordable tools to help you lose the overwhelm when it comes to what healthy habits to focus on, then really help you bridge that gap with simple habit strategy to make it work in your life. Now, I only focus on 3 areas when it comes to your health: food freedom, movement, and mindset. Those are the fundamental needs we focus on because the health industry is super overwhelming and confusing. I just focus on those 3 areas. And then I'm giving you a bunch of different tools within those 3 areas, or one big habit tracker for that matter, to help you track your progress, see what's going on. So just to give you an example in all 3 realms, let me give you an example. So we have a couple of different habit trackers. Habit hackers are in the society. We have a couple of habit trackers just based on what is more visually appealing to you. Or you could get both of them because I made them super affordable, to tell you the truth, and see which works for you. So you could outline all of your healthy habits there, track them and stack them over time and see how that works. We have trackers based just on movement. So there is a workout tracker where you're able to track your workouts, but also track, the time of day you were doing them. Maybe you stacked them on top of another habit. What were you feeling before and after? Same thing, another tracker we have is an emotional eating log because, food is emotional. And sometimes we need to track if there's some certain triggers happening over time that is leading us to emotionally eat. And another example in regards to mindset, we have a mindset reset journal pages. Whenever you feel or say out loud or think to yourself a self-limiting belief, a lie about yourself, I have some prompts in this mindset reset journal pages to help you sit down, get it out, and reset, flip that script, and also see if there's some triggers or certain habits that are leading you to those self-limiting beliefs, right? So you're going to track that, see how it feels, put it all together for your own transformation. Okay, and I'm constantly adding new stuff to the shop all the time. I did a soft launch for it, to tell you the truth, last week during the reset, so they all got a little preview of that. But with Black Friday coming up, I wanted to do like a big shop opening and offer you like a big discount. So I will be offering some discounts on my programs and courses. I will explain more about that next week. However, I am going to start my Black Friday sale now, today, so Monday the 14th, and give you a big discount in the shop. So I have something when you go to www.transformationshop.co. It's linked in the show notes for you as well. You can get the Ultimate Fundamental Needs Bundle, which is $17, and that includes habit tracker, habit inventory, a workout tracker, mindset reset, and emotional eating log. And I will throw in the Habits That Stick starter kit with it. It is my mini course just taking a deep dive into habit strategy for you. I'll give it to you for 50% off. So the mini course is valued at $197. I sell it in the shop for $47. So we're going to give it to you for half off. So with everything's valued at like over $230, but you'll get the Fundamental Needs Bundle for $17 and then $23.50 for the mini course. And you are set. Like you from there, you are like, okay, I am thriving. I'm thriving. You are able to start tracking your habits and see how that goes over time into your own transformation. So no discount code is needed. It'll automatically do the discount for you once you add the Fundamental Needs Bundle and the Habits That Stick starter kit. It will add all the discounts for you. Now, one thing I have worked really hard to do inside of the shop is every time you do some type of download, so say you download a habit tracker or you download the emotional eating log, you'll have that download automatically sent to you. You can automatically download it, but there will also be a video mini training from me as well, explaining how to use that, giving you a couple of habit hacks and tips in order to use that. I just don't want you to download it and be like, okay, well, let's see how this goes, and you print it out and you end up throwing it away later because you never used it. I'm going to give you just a quick, like it's literally like just a few minutes of a quick training, a quick habit hacker tip to help you use that download you get. So I am so excited about the Transformation Shop. I'll be adding tons more products. I have so many ideas. It's just a matter of the bandwidth of creating those and sharing those. A lot of new things coming in the new year via the Transformation Shop as well. But I want to be able to reach more people, and I think the shop's going to be able to allow me to do that. The membership community, the Habit Hacking Society will as well. And of course, Next Level is working with me within my signature programs. But that kind of just gives you an idea of a journey of working with me. I'll explain more about everything next week and more Black Friday deals coming at you next week. I'll explain more about any discounts coming up on some of my signature programs for Black Friday. So go to transformationshop.co, get that Fundamental Needs Bundle, and you'll get the Habits That Stick starter kit. 50% off as well. You can grab a couple of other things in the shop too if you're looking to, have some more specific trackers. They're in there for you too. But the Fundamental Needs Bundle is like all you need right now. And I'm throwing in that mini course. That way you're able to dig deeper into habit strategy too. All right, my friend, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful for you being here, for listening. If you love the show, please leave a rating and review in iTunes. As you are gathering your new downloads from the Transformation Shop, make sure to tag me at Emily Nichols22 on Instagram on your stories of you using your new trackers. I'm literally, can you feel me? Can you hear me smiling? Like my cheeks hurt so bad. I'm so excited to offer this all to you, and I know it's going to help you take action. All right, friend, I'll catch up with you later this week for Habit Hack Thursday. Hey girl, real quick before you go, if you want some free motivation texted to you every week to help you habit hack your health, Send me your favorite emoji to 773-904-2157 to sign up for my weekly pump-up text. I can't wait to catch up with you there. And if you love the podcast, the number one way you can thank me is to leave a rating and review in iTunes. That way, more women can find the show. Love and appreciate you, friend. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.